Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a very like cream based glowy look. I don't know, I started doing this as of like 2 weeks ago and I started loving it. And just like a really quick side note about me is I don't usually like cream products. I don't like cream blush at all. I never saw the purpose of it. It's either like way too strong or it doesn't show up. I don't really like contour sticks or bronzer sticks. I feel like they kind of like blend away to nothing and I'm just like, what's the point? I also don't like very glowy makeup. I'm like oily throughout the day, so for me if it's super dewy it starts to break up everywhere and I can't handle that, so I'm normally not a fan. But one day I was like, let me just experiment with all like my cream stuff. Like I have all these like cream stuffs like that stuff, and I ended up really liking it. I wore it to work and it lasted really well. Like it just started melting into my skin and it looked great. Like I was very surprised with everything being cream, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I don't know, I just wanted to share it. So before you leave, make sure you subscribe if you like these types of videos. I'm gonna go through it and like kind of zoom you in and do what I do. It looks like a straight up ghost behind me. Hello. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in. So let's jump into this. I'm using a new like kind of system. I got a mic so that way I could get this to autofocus. So fingers crossed that you don't hear the lens like as loud as it normally is, because it's the only reason I got this mic was so that way the lens was kind of buffered out because it's pretty loud. But anyways, let me jump in and we're going to mix two foundations. We're going to start with the foundation first, and I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Insta Flawless. Let's test this out. Oh, this is so great. Oh my god, nice. Insta Flawless, and because we are going for a more glowy, dewy look, I am going in with the LA Girl Pro Glow Concealer. Pro Glow Foundation. There you go. And the two shades I'm using is light medium, and this one is, I don't know, porcelain. This gives you a much more dewy look along with this. However, I'm mixing it because I do want a little bit more coverage. This doesn't provide a lot of coverage, the Insta Tint. It's like more of a skin tint like it says. And the LA Girl does give pretty good coverage, but it's not full coverage. So we're gonna mix the two. So all I do is I just use the back of my hand, and I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see this, I put like a dollop of the skin tint on, so the lighter coverage. And then I use even less of the Pro coverage by LA Girl. I just go, I do like half a pump. I don't even do a full pump. If you want more coverage, you could totally put more of this and less of the other. But I don't need like crazy coverage because again, this is more of like a, I'm rushing out the door, like everyday kind of glowy look. And then I just kind of like mix them on the back of my hand. And then after I mix them, I'm just gonna go in and put these on spots. And to blend it all out, you could use a beauty blender if you want, but for some reason I've been totally digging this brush because it's just super quick. It's by Koki Cosmetics. It's the 618 brush, and it's this huge buffing brush, like. And then I just kind of use whatever excess is on the back of my hand and use that to mix into. So we're just gonna buff this in. And this brush is big, so it's like, boom, I'm already covering my face. I'm not gonna use concealer or anything. I'm just gonna use this as like a skin tint everywhere. You could, well, actually, we'll put concealer on so you can see how it looks with concealer. So you could spot conceal with the concealer, go around the nose where it's red. Anywhere that you need like extra coverage, like I have this like zit here, we're gonna go in with some concealer. Depending on how well like my skin looks, I probably would skip concealer just so that way I don't have to be bothered with it. But I guess we'll go in so you can see. And then we're gonna get our eyes as well, because you don't want your eyes to look like a totally different color than your face. And then I just really like start like tapping this in, smear it on, and then I tap it in. like glowy skin and I don't want like a hardcore coverage concealer, I go in with the Maybelline Better Skin, if it focuses, the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. This is like a medium. You could probably build to full, but I have no idea. There are dogs barking and it's fucking annoying. And I just kind of lightly apply this because I'm not looking for like, oh my god, like full coverage. I'm just looking for just a little extra coverage. I'm gonna go in here down the nose with like very light coverage. And because I'm baller, I'm just gonna use the same brush because again, this is like quick and easy glow time. Your boyfriend's yelling at you to get out the door and like, okay, I'm going. So we don't got time to be using other brushes. If you have like a really hard to cover zit, like I'm not really totally concerned about this, to be honest. I wouldn't normally. You could tap on the concealer and it'll like give you a thicker coverage. But if you're not totally concerned about it, you just use a brush and just kind of blend it out. Cream theme. We're doing a lot of creams. I think they're just easier, and they like if you have dry skin, this is like a savior. If you have oily skin, you might not like this many creams. So you'll just have to kind of play around. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Wonder Stick. I really love this shade and this stick. I'm almost out. And we're gonna use this in the places we would like contour and bronze, and not necessarily trying to focus on contour. Hello? Hi? Thank you. We're gonna use these in the bronzing areas, kind of the contour areas as well. I'm not really trying to focus on like sharp chisel. I'm just trying to add definition, and so we're kind of playing with that. So that didn't make any sense, but like you know what I mean. So. And I tend to take this stick higher than I would normally place like bronzer, because I feel like it tends to like drag down when you're blending it out. So I try to aim that a little higher than I normally would with powders. Little nose action. Focus! Thank you. I think that was too high. Yeah, this shade is called Universal. I don't know why they would name it that, but it's actually more like warm toned. Okay. And then just, again, the same brush, and I'm just gonna tap this because it is actually super easy to blend. And I'm gonna blend up and tap. This stick, just like I feel like probably with any cream stick, you can blend this away. Like it's a cream stick, so you want to be careful you're not over blending because you will blend the product completely away. So we want to blend, and then we're just gonna tap everything in. And you could totally use a smaller brush for this, but again, yellow. Oh, we gotta clean that one up. And I'm doing this to kind of give my lips a little bit more like oomph, because I have tiny lips. Voila! And that is a contour stick. So you totally go like deeper than this. This is just how I would normally go in. I don't want to go any deeper. I don't want to look too crazy. But next we are gonna go in with blush. And what I like to use, I actually don't like cream blushes, and this is the only cream blush that I own. And it's the Blush and Glow Cream Blush and Luminizer, and it's High Beam and Coral Crush, and I use the Coral Crush color. It says blush. It looks kind of intimidating, but it's not. Like it's actually really wearable. I love it. And I just go in with like a small dual fiber brush. This is the e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I just get a little on there, and then I just pack it on the cheeks. Because even though we're doing like a super simple glowy look, we still want to add like the blush and the bronzer, because we don't want to look like flat. Just just like one color. You want to have some like dimension to the face, and that's a great way is just to use the cream products that you would use, the products you would use normally but like in cream form to give you like more glowy look. The stipple brush is also helps kind of diffuse the color, so if you don't want something like pow in your face, stipple brushes are always good, like the duo fiber ones. They're not as intense. Again, we're going in with another cream product. This is one of my favorite like cream highlighters, and I got it in a BoxyCharm. It's the Jelly Pong Cosmetics All Over Glow Luminizer Gel, and it's like this, and it's just like so freaking pretty. Okay, that wasn't enough. Use some on the nose, Cupid's bow, and then again, I'm gonna use this under the eyebrows and then the inner corners of my eyes, because I want to look bright. And I just rub this in like that. I'm watching my dog take a shit right now. Am I weird? Probably. And same brush, kind of like, I like try to get some of the bronzer off if there's any bronzer on here or anything. And then I'm just gonna go dab, dab, dab. I feel like there's a different brush I use for this. Oh, the e.l.f. concealer brush is really good for this, but I didn't bring it from the room, so this is what we're left with. So I'm tapping this. I'm not smearing it. I'm simply tapping this because I want it to be like opaque and not like rub away. So you see that? Yes, honey. So, and that's about that. This right here is like a little too like greasy looking for me. I do get more oily skin throughout the day, so I'm gonna use a powder. I know that's weird. I'm gonna use a powder to set it, but it's a powder that it's a luminous powder. So if you have if you have a powder that provides luminosity, you would like, this would be great. And the one that I love is this is like a great powder in general. It's the Covergirl Advanced Radiance, and I'm not joking when I say I love this because I'm like out. But this is so great to kind of set the face, but not make it completely matte. It adds like a nice sheen. I go in with this huge dual fiber brush by Makeup Academy. It's their Stippling 015 brush. It's huge. I just swirl this in here, and I just stipple this all over my face, and you'll see right now just how it doesn't cover anything. It just kicks it down from looking like a grease ball to looking very like a sheen, like a glow. So that's how it looks with the powder. And then this is how it looks without. Like you can see how it kind of looks greasy. Like to me it does. It looks a little greasy, but this side looks like just like a little sheen, a little glow. Because I will get more oily throughout the day, so I'm not trying to look like the most oily I can up front. Like I'm gonna let the oils throughout the day help glow it up. Feel. I just want to say, without getting any shit, I'm not digging the whole filler thing. It's like a catch-22. I'm like envious because I wish I had the balls, A, to do that, and 2, like, people still look gorgeous, but my problem is everyone's starting to look the same, where I'm just like, okay, why do we all want to look the same? Like, I don't want to look the same as somebody, because then you're gonna think I'm that other person. Like, all the girls are looking the same. Like, I just wish we would chill out on the fillers. That's my opinion. Like, I mean, you do whatever the fuck you want. Obviously, I don't really care. Hello, focus. I don't know, I'm kind of like over it. Like, I think it's a trend that's going on right now, and I'm waiting for it to be over. There is a hair in my eye, oh my god. I'm just waiting for it to be over, because like I don't have big lips, I have like really tiny lips, and like seeing all these girls like super big lips, it's like I've never felt insecure about my lips, but it's like all these people plumping up their lips, it's starting to make me feel insecure, like I need to do that, but I'm like, no, I don't need to do that. Like, you can totally have like, who's calling me? You can totally have like thin lips, like it's fine, like we're gonna live. Like, speaking of lips, we're going to wrap it up, and the last thing I'm gonna use is this Rimmel, and it's the only one lipstick in Mauve Mint, and this is from a Rimmel review I did. This is very like creamy. This is a very creamy, very not glowy, but like glossy kind of lipstick. I wouldn't say like it's a lip gloss. And it's such a pretty like pink nude. It's such a good nude, like it's not too pink. I hate really pink lipsticks, like pink undertones. So here is the super glowy look. It's super simple. If I wasn't recording it, it would probably take me about 10 minutes at most to do. It's super easy. Just experiment with some of the cream products you had. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe before you leave. And I think that is all I have for this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye!